Recording. Yes, good morning to all of you. How to minimize it? Yes, students. See, in today's class, we are going to discuss about refrigerator. Anna. Is it coming clearly, students? Yes, yes. Okay. Now about refrigerator we are doing. We are discussing. See, Nana, in refrigerator, what will happen? I will show you. See, one sink will be there. Sorry. First, let us take a source. In refrigerator, one source will be there. And this source always it is maintained at a temperature T1, higher temperature, so it will have a high specific capacity, so that it will be always maintained at a higher temperature T1. Okay, and it will have one sink also. It will have one sink also, and this will be maintained at a lower temperature T2. Always it is also sink also will have high specific capacity. Okay. Yes. Now, and it will have one working substance also. It will have one working substance also, which can perform work. Okay. Yes. This working substance, what it will do? Simple technique, Nana. Some work will be done on this working substance. First, means we will switch on this current electricity. No, same as this. Some work will be done. Okay. Now, by performing some work done, this working substance, it will extract some heat energy. It will extract some heat energy from a sink. It will remove some heat energy from a um, um, from vegetables or water bottle, whatever we have kept inside the refrigerator. Contents of the refrigerator, it will extract some heat energy Q1. And when it will extract, when some work is performed. Okay, let us suppose work performed on it is Q1 minus Q2. Okay. Sorry, here heat energy it will extract from sink is Q2, let us take. Okay. Now, by performing some work done on working substance will extract some heat energy Q2 from a sink, and it will eject some heat energy to the sink. How much heat energy it will eject to the sink? Q1 heat energy it will eject to the sink, so that work done on this will be Q1 minus Q2. Clear? Okay. This is the working of a refrigerator. It will extract heat energy from the content of the refrigerator when some work is performed on it, and it will eject some heat energy to the source in the sense atmosphere surrounding space to the refrigerator. Okay. Now here we are having one important definition, Anna. The definition is beta. That is beta. It is called as coefficient. What do we call? Coefficient of performance. We call this as coefficient of performance. Okay. And beta it is defined as this beta is called as coefficient of performance of a refrigerator. What it is doing? It is extracting heat energy. Okay. How much heat energy it is extracting? It is extracting yes, it is extracting heat energy Q2 from where? From sink. When some work is performed, this ratio between amount of heat energy extracted from the content of the refrigerator to the work performed on the refrigerator is called as coefficient of performance. Okay, clear? Okay, only this part you take. Other part, Abhay is saying some part of the screen is not clear. See where I am writing, only that part is enough for us. Another part, I'll show you question later. Okay, clear? Yes. Now this coefficient of performance, still it can be written as Q2 divided by work done means what, Anna? Q1 minus Q2. Clear? And still it can be written as like this. Sorry. This coefficient of performance I have written beta is equal to Q2 upon Q1 minus Q2. And still this can be written as 1 divided by Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q2. Can we write like this? Yes, we can write. This Q2 I am sending down. Okay. Still this we can write it as 1 divided by Q1 by Q2 minus Q2 by Q2. This Q2 cancel, Nana. You will get a beta is equal to 1 divided by Q1 by Q2 minus 1. Okay. And as we know already that in a refrigerator, sorry, in heat engine we have discussed, there is a Q1 by Q2 is nothing but T1 by T2. One derivation I have done. So replace here, you will get beta is equal to 1 divided by T1 by T2 minus 1. Still it can be written as 1 divided by T1 minus T2 by T2. Can we write? Yes. Still T2 send it up. It will become beta is equal to T2 divided by T1 minus T2. Yes, this is the formula you need to remember. Okay. So here total 2 formulas are there. This is one formula and another formula also I'll show you. Yes, this is another formula. These formulas, remember, this is about coefficient of performance of refrigerator. Simple technique, Nana. Refrigerator, what will happen? When some external agent is performing work on a working substance will extract some heat energy from the content of the refrigerator, means from the sink. Q2 heat energy, let us suppose it is extracting. Then it will eject, definitely it will eject some heat energy to the source, that is Q1. Source in the sense a surrounding space, to the atmosphere. Clear? Yes, this is all about the refrigerator. Okay. Yes. Now here I am going to give you one question. Let us see that question also. Yes, here one question let us take. Yeah, see here question, Anna. Yes, I think so. You can see this question now clearly. Can you see this question? Can you see question on the screen? See on your screen. Can you see question? Nishal, I didn't get any video, Nana. Huh? Ranish is saying yes, sir. We are able to see. Means on that total 3 screens are there on your screen, Nana. They are, one is my video, another one is whiteboard where I am writing, another one is one PDF I have sent. That is about objective, your objective material, Nana. Okay, later I will do, Nana. Nishal, it is time waste. Okay, now okay, now see here. Which question I'll take? I'll take one question, Nana. Wait, refrigerator question only I'll take. Yes, here see question number 71. Question number 71, Nana. Can you see this? Question number 71. Yes. Yeah, you see here the temperature inside and outside the refrigerator are 260 Kelvin and 315 Kelvin. Okay, respectively. Assuming that refrigerator cycle is reversible, calculate heat delivered to the surrounding for every joule of work done. What we need to find? We have to find heat energy delivered to the surrounding, to the source. How much heat energy a refrigerator will deliver, that we need to find. Clear? Yeah. Here, what they have given. So refrigerator is working at two different temperatures, Nana. So that two different temperatures are, yes, that two different temperatures are, one is 260 Kelvin. Okay. Yes, that is temperature of the content of the refrigerator. That is 260 Kelvin T2 value. Okay, and another temperature given, that is surrounding temperature, that is 315 Kelvin. These are the two temperatures which are given for us. Okay, clear? Now what they're asking, assuming that, sorry, assuming that refrigerator cycle is reversible, calculate heat delivered to the surrounding for every cycle. How much heat energy is delivered to the surrounding for every cycle, they are asking. Okay, yes. For finding this, what we need to find? See, we know we are having one formula. Coefficient of performance beta is equal to heat energy that is extracted from the sink upon work performed. Okay, this work done performing only they're asking. Okay, how much work it is performing, they're asking. Sorry. Assuming that refrigerator cycle is reversible, calculate a heat energy delivered to the surrounding for every joule of work done. Varun, why you are writing? Don't write on that screen. Question number 71. All of you read it. The temperature inside and outside the refrigerator are 260 Kelvin and 315 Kelvin respectively. Assuming that refrigerator cycle is reversible, calculate heat delivered to the surrounding for every joule of work done. Okay. Yes. So this is the formula that we are having. Array, who is that? Varun, erase this red mark. Only you can do, Varun. Yes, good. Now, what is beta, Nana? Beta is nothing but just now we know T2 upon T1 minus T2. Just now I have written. That is equal to Q2 by W. Yes, this is Q2 we need to find. Clear? Yes, T2 value how much given, Nana? 260. Upon T1 value 315 minus T2 value 260 is equal to Q2 by W 1 joule. They are given for one joule of work. How much heat energy is supplied, that we need to find. We can find easily from here. Okay, clear? Yes, that means Q2 will be equal to 260 divided by 315 minus 260. How much, Nana? 10 minus 5, 5 minus 0, 5, 5, 55. Correct? Huh? Yes, 55. Calculate from here, whatever you get, that will be the answer. Okay, T 360, 260 divided by 55, 4.37 joules. Okay, 4.37 joules. Okay, clear? See on this right hand corner, they have given Q2 value is equal to 73 joules we have got, but Q1 value what na? Q1 value we need to find Q1 value. Yes. So Q2 value we got 4.73 joules, but we need to find Q1 no here. Heat energy that is rejected to the surroundings they are asking. So we know Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W work done. Q2 value 4.73 joules plus W is equal to 1 joule. Total is 5.73 joules. Clear? Yes. Now let us take one more question. I'll take one more question, Anna. Yes. Second question I am taking, and that question I am taking from your NCERT textbook. From your NCERT textbook, I am taking a question, Anna. Yes. Question is, the coefficient of performance of refrigerator is 5. If coefficient of performance of the refrigerator is 5, okay, and it is operating at a room temperature. It is operating at a room temperature, Nana. It is operating at a room temperature. They are asking, okay. Yes, they are saying that it is operating at room temperature. Room temperature, they are saying. Room temperature means how much, Nana? We have to take 27 degrees centigrade. Okay. Now question is, find the temperature inside the refrigerator. Means temperature of that contents of the refrigerator, what? That is a question mark. Okay. So coefficient of performance given, temperature of the source given 27 degrees centigrade. 27 degrees centigrade means how much, Rana? 300 Kelvin. Correct? Yes. T2 value what? We know beta is equal to T2 upon T1 minus T2. Yes, this is the formula. Substitute beta value is 5 is equal to T2 we need to find divided by T1 300 minus T2. Okay. Now if you do cross multiplication, you will get 5 into 300 minus T2 is equal to T2. 5 into 300 how much, Rana? 6,000. Correct? 5 3 is sorry. 5 3 is how much? 1500 it is. 1500 minus 5 T2 is equal to T2. Okay. 1500 is equal to 5 T2 going to that side, it will become plus 5 T2. It will become 6 T2. The T2 value is 1500 divided by 6. Okay. 1500 divided by 6. How much, Nana? It is 6. 6 2s are 12. 3 is there. 6 5s are 30. 0. What? 250 Kelvin. Okay. But you find the temperature in degree centigrade. 250 Kelvin is equal to how much? We know what is the relation between degree and centigrade. K minus 273 is equal to C. Clear? Means 250 minus 273 is equal to C. 250 minus 273 is how much? Minus 23. Correct? Yes. Is equal to C. Means that refrigerator is operating at a temperature of minus 23 degrees centigrade. Means whatever the contents are there inside the refrigerator, they will be stored at a temperature of minus 23 degrees centigrade. I hope you understand it very clearly. Any doubt in this? Okay. Okay. Now let us come back to this question number. Yeah. See beginner box 9. Let us take one question. See here they have given one question. An ideal engine which works between 27 degrees centigrade and 227 degrees centigrade takes 100 calories of heat in one cycle. Calculate work done in one cycle. Yes, beginner box 9, question number 1, Nana. I'm going to calculate. Once you have any, once you read it, the question is an ideal engine which works between 27 degrees centigrade and 227 degrees centigrade takes 100 calories of heat in 1 cycle. Two temperatures given and how much heat energy it is absorbing also given. Yes, question number 1. Okay, calculate the work done in 1 cycle. That is the question we need to find. Okay, yes, let us calculate. Beginner box 9, question number 1. That is what I am taking now. Okay, yes, ideal engine works between 27 degrees centigrade and 227 degrees centigrade. Means what are these two temperatures? T1 is equal to 227 degrees centigrade, na? And T2 is equal to 27 degrees centigrade. Okay, between these two temperature, one engine is working. Okay, and it is taking a heat energy of 100 calories in 1 cycle. Okay, it is taking 100 calories of heat energy in 1 cycle. Calculate work done in 1 cycle. Okay, sorry, it is taking heat energy Q1 100 calories. Then what is the work done? They're asking. Okay, yeah. See, we know coefficient of performance neta is equal to heat engine formula. Heat engine formula, coefficient of performance neta is equal to amount of work done upon heat energy which is extracting. Here Q1 value we know. If you know neta, you can find work done. Work done they are asking, and we know we know one more formula also. Yes, I'll do this one with we know neta is equal to work done upon Q1. Okay, we know neta formula again T1 by T1 minus T2. Correct? For heat engine, this is for heat engine. We know for heat engine. For heat engine, Nana, not for refrigerator. Okay, clear? We know that. Yes. Then calculate. You'll get neta is equal to, okay. First, before calculating, one thing what you need to do is you need to write the all the temperatures in terms of Kelvin. Okay. Yes. Do that one first. T1 value how much? T1 is 227 degrees centigrade. That is nothing but 227 degree plus 273 degrees. Total how much, Nana? 227 plus 273. How much? I think so. It is 500. Correct? Yes. I'll calculate. Okay. 227 plus 273. Yes, 500. It is 500 Kelvin. Then what is T2, sir? T2 is 27 degrees centigrade. That is nothing but 27 degrees plus 273 Kelvin. Total 300 it is. Correct? Yes. Now substitute. Neta is equal to T1 upon T1 minus T2. Yes. Someone is writing Baswaraj and some members they are writing. I think so they are. It is showing. No, don't write anything. If you write, it will disturb me because I don't have much knowledge on this. Yesterday I have checked to solve on this, so I'm trying. If you write something, I can't erase again because I don't know clearly what is happening in this. Okay. Now T1 value what? Na? T1 value is 500. Let us substitute 500 upon T1 again 500 minus 300. Yes, 500 divided by 200 is nothing but 5 by 2. Yes, neta value we got 5 by 2. Yes, substitute here. Neta is equal to W by Q1. Yes, 5 by 2 is equal to W by Q1 value what, na? Q1 value given 100 calories. Okay, 100 calories. So work done is equal to 5 by 2 into 100 calories. 2 ones are 250s are. Total 250 calories. This will be the answer. I hope you understand it clearly. Any doubt, students? Yes. Who is this Isaac Newton? Who is this Isaac Newton? One more Galileo also is there. You join with your proper name, otherwise I'll remove you. Once I'll remove, again you cannot rejoin back. Change your name. Still who has joined? Galileo where? Gayatri. Yes, Nana. Okay. Is it clear, students? Today's class means today still it is not finished. Yes, sir. Everything clear, no? Yes. Sorry. It will be there, Nana. Minute lag. Okay. Let us go for next question. See question number 2, Nana. Question number 2, you see the coefficient of performance of a corner refrigerator is 5/3. Refrigerator. This is about refrigerator. Let us solve. If a refrigerator is operating at a final temperature of minus 23 degrees centigrade, what will be the exhaust temperature? Calculate. I think so. You can do it. Let us calculate, Nana. Second question. You calculate. I'll do here. Question number 2. Coefficient of performance they have given. Beta is equal to how much they have given? 5/3. They have given. Okay. Next, what they have given? If the refrigerator operating temperature is minus 23 degrees centigrade, means T2 value minus 23 degrees centigrade, then what is exact temperature? Means how much temperature that refrigerator will reject it to the source they are asking. Okay, first what we need to do is convert T2 into Kelvin. T2 is equal to minus 23 degrees centigrade. That will become minus 23 plus 273. Total how much, Nana? 273 minus 23. How much, right? Yes, 273 minus 23 is 250. 250 what? Kelvin. Okay, first you need to do this one. Don't substitute directly. Okay. No, T1 we need to find. Okay. Beta formula what, Nana? Beta is equal to T2 by T2 minus T1. See, this is refrigerator. We know that for a refrigerator, we know this. Okay. Yeah, substitute, we will get the answer. Beta value 5/3 is equal to T2 value 250 upon 250 minus T1. Okay, T1 we need to calculate. Cross multiply it, just what you will get? 5 into 250 minus T1 is equal to 250 into 3. 5 into 250. 500, 5 5s are 25, 2 remaining, 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12. 1250 minus 5T1 is equal to 3 into 250. 253, 25 3s are 75. 750 it is. Okay. Yes. Now 1250 plus 750 is equal to 5T1. Correct. 1250, 750 add, Nana, what will get? 0, 0, 10, 2000. Correct? Huh? Yes. 2000 is equal to 5T1. Then T1 is equal to 2000 upon 5. 5 ones are 5 fours are. Means it is 400 watt. Kelvin, Nana. But you need to convert, the answer should be in centigrade. You need to convert it. How? So T1 is equal to 400 minus 273. Subtract, you will get the answer. 400 minus 273, how much, Nana? 400 minus 273 is 127 degrees centigrade. Yes, exact temperature is 127 degrees centigrade. Good. Amaresh is giving answer. Good. Yeah. Same as it is, Nana. See, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, 6 questions are there. You try to solve them, Nana. All of you. Beginner box 9. All questions you try to solve these all questions. You will get. Okay. You will get definitely. And I'll take one more one numerical problem Nana, on this. Yes, I'll come back to this chapter. Still some points, the objective, subjective wise it is over, Nana. Objective points are there, very important points. I'll come back to this chapter again to discuss about objective points after completion of KTG chapter. Because to discuss that objective points, we need to have some basic knowledge about the KTG, these all things. Means points of KTG chapter we need to know. That's why I did not discuss that points. Okay, after completion of that chapter, I'll come back to thermodynamics again for discussing objective points. Okay. Yeah. One more question I am taking, Anna. I thought it is somewhat important, so that's why I'm giving you. It is a previous year objective question also they have asked. This is, I think so. Okay. Question is C. Question I'll write. This is a 8.05, Nana. 8.05. Textbook question. It is lengthy question is there. You read it from your textbook, Nana. I'll enter the data here, what they have given. Now I am reading a question. In changing the state of a gas adiabatically, from an equilibrium state A to another equilibrium state B, an amount of work equal to 22.3 joules is done on a system. Okay, means there is one gas is there whose state is A and another state is B. In changing the state of a gas from A to B, how they are changing? Adiabatically. How they are changing? Adiabatically. For changing the state of a system adiabatically, they need to perform some work done. How much work they have to perform is, they are given, that is 22.3 joules of work they have to perform, they said. Okay, work to be performed on the system. You need to remember, on the system it is. See, sign convention is very important in this. Okay, next point, continuation. If the gas is taken from state A to B via a process in which net heat absorbed by the system is 9.35 calorie, how much is the net work done by the system in the latter case? Okay, in another one more case they are saying, and that case is again same gas at state A to state B they are taking, but in this case they are giving some heat energy, they are adding some heat energy to the system. Okay, if the gas is taken from state A to B via a process in which net heat absorbed by the system, heat is absorbed by the system is 9.35 calories, they said. Then how much is the net work done by the system in the later case? In this case, what is the work done? They are asking. In this case, what is the work done? Okay, clear? This Q is what, Nana? Heat energy absorbed by the system. In going from A to B, the process, the net heat absorbed by the system. Heat absorbed by the system is we need to take plus Q. Okay, Nana? Clear? It is important point. And they have given that take 1 calorie to be equal to 4.19 joules. They said, okay, this is the question. I think so you understand the question clearly. Important Nana for your objective. What they have given. Then one gas is there. This gas state is changing from A to B by two methods. One method is first adiabatic method. Adiabatic method, they are changing the state of a gas from A to B by performing some work on it. How much? 22.3 joules of work on it. Okay, clear? Now, same gas from state A to state B, they are taking by adding some heat energy now. Then what is the work done in this case? They are asking. Okay, now for second case, so I'll write a question answer. For second case, apply first law of thermodynamics. Dynamics. What we will get, Nana? First law of thermodynamics gives you what? dq is equal to du plus dw, correct? Yes. This du given here already, but du don't know. You don't know du what? You know du is a state function. Does not depends upon the process. It depends upon only initial state and the final state only. Means whatever the du it will have in this case, same du in this case also. Because I told you that du is a internal energy, that is nothing but it is a state function.